Hey,
This
what
video is 10 hours.
what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we've got Speedrunner0218 and Ike the Killer.
You never let me
I've-
say, hey.
I'm no longer a special guest anymore.
I changing it up today. Anyways, today
It's
we
fine.
have a Pokemon that I have not really played myself, but it sounds like both Speed and Ike have had a lot of encounters with this Pokemon. It doesn't sound like you guys have actually played it.
It's
Okay,
I've never
just-
used one on my team in Sun and Moon. It was on a totem fight in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And I remember that being a
Yeah,
pain in the butt to take down.
it's the most famous thing with this Pokemon, yeah. Either that or you hate this Pokemon because it gets Sticky Web, which is one of the most obnoxious moves in Pokemon competitive. Either than that.
Oh my god, I got completely destroyed in a Scarlet and Violet battle from that move.
Sticky Web. Because it's the fastest Sticky Web user. And thank God this thing does not get Sleep Powder because it would be banned.
You know what's hilarious? It actually gets Dream Eater, but no way of dealing
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah,
Right?
it only gets a Stun Spore.
Pretty
If
much.
this- If this thing got Sleep Powder, it would be even more obnoxious.
Well, it gets
You don't
Draining Kiss, which is like almost a sleep move.
Yeah, it gets Quiver Dance though, which is like the good thing of this Pokemon as well. That's where
Yep.
we get growth
Unfortunately,
here.
it's going to be really late. So, I mean, at the league, we'll get growth and agility,
Yeah.
but our only special moves are the grass moves and psychic.
Psychic and
Not-
Absorb.
It's real like Game Freak
Right.
to give a Pokemon that's really fast already a move that increases its speed.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
thematically, it makes the most sense.
Quiver Dance does things. Plus, in modern Pokemon, you are never too fast. You're never...
I don't know. I still think Rock Polish is one of the best status moves invented in newer gens.
That's
Just because
different.
it's a way to give agility to slow Pokemon.
They
Polish
kind of
for rock.
remove it. They kind of remove it. Now, unless you're a rock type, you don't get the move.
I mean,
I
that's
mean, I
a little
thought generally
different.
only rock types
That-
got it.
That's
No,
a
I
Pokemon
love-
that's slow getting faster. This is like Game Freak's always like, let's make fast Pokemon faster.
A lot of ground
Right.
types got rock polish, but now you need to be rock type
Yeah.
to get it.
Hello, Sundown, Annie, Dominic, and Axew. Axew? Yeah, I am a bit worried about Koga, but the early game poison types won't be bad just because Twin Needle most
Nah.
likely one-shot them.
Afraid of Koga. Were we afraid of Blame when we were using Genesect?
I'll just try to get growth before I fight Blade.
No, yeah, actually, maybe you should suggest Ferrothorn and see how Blame goes. We're definitely not gonna outspeed that. And
Oh, no.
Charizard, on Charizard in the air with Flamethrower. And we definitely not outspeeding that. That could be fun. I would have to keep in mind.
Well, Annie, even though this is red and blue, Blaine still has an Arcanine with Fire Blast. So,
yeah, it still has Fire Blast.
Plus, in red and blue, he's got good AI, so he'll always use a fire move on you, which will be a
Hmm.
problem.
Yeah, but it could be
And at least
Ember.
in yellow version, you could get lucky. Like his Pokemon would just spam Quick Attack, theoretically. And the
Yeah.
fire spitting horses, right?
That was basically the Parasect. Turn 1, pray for Ninetales using Quick Attack or Tail Whip. Flamethrower
All
installation.
right, I'm gonna start my vertical.
Okay.
All right, everyone on the vertical stream. If you want to see the move set and the stats, we'll be doing Ribombee and Pokemon Red and Blue. You'll have to go on over to the horizontal stream, but for now, hopefully everyone's ready to get started.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Oh, the sprite is so cute.
Yeah, it's a really nice sprite.
That's very good.
Have you ever used Paldean Tauros? Not yet, no. Although I have looked at its moveset for something else I've been working on. its moveset is actually identical to regular Tauros. Even its other forms. The only difference is
Yeah,
the type. And I think its stats.
the Raging Ball thing, it changes type depending on the form. It's kind of funny that Fairy type kind of sucks in Gen 1, yes.
It's just because of the overabundance of poison types.
And there's no dragon usefulness out of it.
I mean, even when we do fairy types in Crystal and we backport a fairy move, most of them don't even end up using it.
If they started with Moonblast, they probably would use it.
Most
I
Pokemon
get
don't
it
start
because
with a
it's
move
very
that good. They usually get it by like, I shit you
oh, yeah.
not, like 71.
Oh god.
I don't know what
Paldean
Game Freak
Tauros
is.
is not a dark type. It's the regular form is pure fighting, and the other ones are fighting fire and fighting water, I believe.
Yeah, fire
They're not
water.
dark. I actually thought it was a dark type at first. Should have been.
Nah.
I don't
It's
think
just
we've
fighting
ever
because it's
used
there.
Moonblast in a Gen 2 backport yet.
We've used fairy moves before.
Yeah, but the only one that I can remember even using a little bit was like a 50 power move one.
Oh, jeez. You guys may want to save before the bug catcher.
The bug catcher.
I almost died.
Oh, mine used string shot and I just twin needled it twice.
I only
I guess-
wait.
I guess if it creates you.
oh, I know why I struggled. I ran away from all the wild encounters and I didn't have twin needle yet.
You start with it.
Why'd you start with Twin Needle? What? Something happened?
Don't use logic on me. I totally did not notice it in slot 4.
So
totally did
I
not
got my
notice
first
it.
reset as well.
What happened?
Lightyear's Junior Trainer, he be hard.
I skipped him.
I skipped it. Like I had a grass move, I should skip it.
Well, I skipped all of the other trainers, so I was like, okay, maybe I just need a little bit more levels. And he gives good XP.
I did a Emerald backport with Duskmane Necrozma yesterday, and that thing extremely benefited a lot from Hidden Power Bug. It was just awesome, a perfect fit for it, because a lot of the dark types on the Magma and Aqua teams were 2-shots just because I had to hold on to a Psychic and a Steel move. And just nothing would one-shot any of them.
You're now seeing the power of Hidden Power Bug in Gen 3. I told you it was good.
I mean, I've known this since Gen 1 when I did that modern Weedle backport. Bug type offensively is actually pretty decent, but the problem is you need an actually good bug move.
Yeah.
Like I pretty much proved that if Generation 1 had had Bug Bite as an attacking move, Weedle can beat the game under level 100. I think Weedle only needs level 85 to beat the game with Bug Bite. And Electro Web.
People kind of sleep on it, but I think it's pretty decent. Like definitely in Scott's server, people were crazy when I suggested you should use Hidden Power Bug with a lot of Pokemon. Like, what?
People just... I mean, I understand why people assumed like Bug is a bad type. It's because Gen 1, the best move's Twin Needle, and only one Pokemon gets it.
What?
Yeah, but people don't assume that can be good.
I think the only reason it's just really good is because the huge abundance of dark types.
A lot of dark type, but it also covers pretty well a lot of Pokemon.
I don't think Hidden Power Bug would be good in Fire Red and Leaf Green though.
What just happened?
No,
Especially,
not.
I don't know, especially with you know, Poison losing its bug weakness. So Hidden Power Bug in Fire Red would be bad.
Well, guys, I'm done.
What happened?
I used all 12 Pokeballs on Pidgey, and I didn't even get it.
Oh god.
Okay, Steve. I'm just gonna say this. You're gonna have to blame yourself. You literally have Absorb.
Yeah, you could.
12 Pokeballs.
Yeah,
Did you damage it?
I always buy 12 because 12 is enough to basically just like 12, man. It's 12. Like
Steve is
I
dying
used to
here.
buy 10 because sometimes 10 was like too much. So I'm like, oh, in the
Hey.
outlier way, like sometimes you won't be able to get both Paris and Pidgey
Oh.
with 10. So I started buying 12, and 12 was like perfect. Literally, there's no way you can catch both, or like not catch both with 12. I didn't even get the first one.
Why
I
didn't
should
you use a
restart.
couple of absorbs first, though?
I got the
I,
image photo. I should restart.
I pretty much, even if I have 12 Pokeballs, I always try, if I have a move that can, I always try to weaken it first, just because I don't want to risk bad luck.
Oh, and to make matters even worse, I Gen 1 missed my body slam on the Pidgey too.
Makes sense to me.
That was like, that Pidgey's like, I defy the odds. I make reality my own.
Vice grip.
Vice grip. What is that supposed to replace?
Leech life.
No, but like in the real Pokemon game, because this thing definitely does not get vice grip.
Well, you don't think of it as Vice Grip. You think of it as 55 power normal move.
Yeah, which one is it? I'm like thinking about what could it be now.
Look at Steve's starting soon screen.
It's doing that again?
It's doing it again.
Doing what again?
Oh, I just checked the stream. It's not starting soon. What the heck are you talking about?
I said check Steve's starting soon screen because Ike was asking about what is Vice Grip replacing.
Oh.
Man, you don't listen.
Oh my god, the Sand Attack.
The rival was actually surprisingly hard.
I got 2 Sand Attacks and I lost because of that. Otherwise, would have been fine. Stupid
All right,
Sand Attack.
I
Oh,
actually defeated the rival and then defeated Misty immediately, to see like which of them is easier. I think Misty is slightly easier,
hmm,
but I did get unlucky with her. She only used water moves.
Water
She
gun.
never used tackle or X defend.
Okay, and then 10 encounters in, I can't get a Sandshrew. I'm starting over. I don't care.
It's the first playthrough, dude.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't
What was
care. I don't. I'm either gonna have absolutely no comment this run and just have a down face the entire race, or I start over.
Don't worry, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll fight the Light Years Junior Trainer and lose against him again.
Yeah, because that loss is part of your record, you know?
Okay,
That will
I'll do
teach
that.
us. That will teach us.
I mean, we don't ever start over first runs.
Yeah, and you also don't throw 12 balls at a Pidgey.
That's happened to me once.
No,
Okay,
no,
just-
you don't buy 12 balls, so I don't want to hear this.
I buy 10 balls.
Exactly. Imagine how much more pissed you'd be if you bought 12.
Okay.
It's a 33% chance. I literally have I have a whole Pidgey's worth of balls. More than you.
More PGs.
Well, it's
We
not
need
like it
to-
matters. It's the second run that matters
Yes.
for who wins.
Yes, Dominic, I did rage. It's very rare that it's this early.
Steve used rage. Is
Steve back in the day used to rage quit over a randomized red having a magneton spamming zap cannon.
Zap cannon.
Hey, in crystal randomizers, there are some Pokemon you wouldn't think are extremely terrifying. There's Magneton, there's Politoed, Lantern is really terrifying. Lantern
Mhm.
is because what was the reason Lantern was terrifying? I can't remember.
Discharge?
I think it's
Might have been
typing.
Zap Cannon.
I think it's typing. It's
I
just
think it
pretty,
was its
pretty
typing,
hard
yeah.
to deal with.
Oh yeah, the reason Politoed is hard is because of Perish Song.
Very so.
Yeah, the Super Bowl's tomorrow, yeah.
We don't have those here.
Yeah, but tomorrow though, I'm actually gonna be doing a special Super Bowl stream. I wanted to do something interesting because I figured there might be a bunch of people who don't want to watch it or people who aren't interested or Europeans. No offense, Ike.
No, it's fine. That's definitely not
But
a thing here, so it makes sense.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a versus race on stream. It's gonna be crystal backports with Braviary and Lycanroc, and they're meant to represent the mascots and the colors of the two teams. I even colored the sprites different to match the team colors.
It's
I think it's gonna be an interesting stream.
It's okay, Dominic. There's a lot of parallels between the Browns and the Lions, but the Lions have had so much more success than the Browns have.
Hey Steve, I don't know if this will probably not surprise you, but I told D1 about what I was doing for tomorrow, and he said he's not really happy about the Super Bowl this year. I'm sure you're not surprised.
I mean, I don't think anybody's very happy with the Super Bowl this year. Nobody wanted this result. There was a running joke out there saying everybody's favorite Super Bowl would have been Lions Bills, but the Super Bowl everybody's going to end up with is Chiefs Eagles. And what do you know? It ended up being Chiefs Eagles. Like, this was the worst outcome. This was the joke. This was like when everyone's like, this is the Super Bowl that everyone's going to end up being with. The bland one that nobody wanted.
I know a bunch of people in my work who are huge Eagles fans.
Yeah, and have you met you've met Eagles fans, right? They're not the greatest people.
I have no
I often joke around with that guy too. I'll ask him what one of the Eagles' final matches they were facing the Rams, I believe it was, and then I asked the guy, "So, how about those Rams?" And then the guy's like, "You want me to punch you in the face?" I mean, he's normally grumpy anyway, but that was just funny.
I'm convinced now. I'm convinced
suck.
you've messed with the catch rate of flying Pokemon. I threw 3 balls at Spearow, not even a wiggle.
only the flying Pokemon. Actually, now that you mention it, it's like now that you mention, I actually remember that I took me a few balls actually to get the Spearow. Oh god,
Where's the ether on the boat?
I think it's on the second floor. On the other floor.
It's you go right, and you go down,
it.
and then so instead of the first room, which has the max potion, you go in the second room, which has just a guy sitting there next to a ball.
No, it's the third room.
Okay, I can never remember if it's the second or third, but it's definitely one of those two rooms.
But I asked because I got a reset on Rival 3 because I went into the fight all out of Body Slam. And you tried beating Charmeleon with Twin Needle.
Just poison it, dude.
It didn't work.
I heard that only the second hit can poison, the first one can't. Annoying.
Dominic says, I wanted the Lions to win the Super Bowl so we can celebrate in Detroit and accidentally riot.
Dominic, don't you know that you're supposed when football is about baby steps. You make it to the playoffs one year, then you make it to the next round the next year, and then you make it to the next round the next year. You don't just immediately go to the Super Bowl.
I know there's like some kind of joke that the Lions never win, but that's the only American thing I know.
I mean, the Lions and the Browns are like two franchises that are just like historically terrible.
Like they're supposed to be losing games.
But unlike the Lions, the Browns can never get a winning season. At least the Lions had a really fun regular season. Imagine a team that won basically all of the games, and then the one game that didn't matter, they lost. Or the one game that did matter.
The one that mattered, yes. That would be terrible.
I mean, they went like 14-3 or something in the regular season, and then they lost the first round. It's fun though.
Oh, you know what's funny? The last time the Eagles and the Chiefs faced each other in the Super Bowl in 2023, I remember there was that guy I was talking about earlier. He wore all his Eagles gear into work, and then a customer in line said, "Hey, that's a nice Eagles shirt. Where'd you get it?" And then he's like, "Oh, I bought it online, and they actually sent me 2 for the price of 1." And you know what the guy said? It's because they had a surplus. And the guy's like, yeah, fuck you, man. There was, a bunch of my other coworkers were wearing sports gear, although not for the teams in the Super Bowl, just their favorite teams. There's one guy who wore a Viking shirt, another person wore a Packers shirt. Can't remember what other teams I saw, but those were the main ones.
You're speaking American to me.
Hey, all I know were the names of teams. I don't know about any of the players or their win history or who should I
That's
bet
right.
on. I'm not that you gotta ask Steve those kind of questions.
that's
I don't know any of that stuff.
That's a Steve thing. Yeah, I was gonna say that's more like a Steve thing.
You know what's funny? Steve one time asked me to name a bunch of sports, famous sports celebrities that I can think of. Every single one I named was basketball.
They are the biggest celebrities in America.
America. Thought baseball was supposed to be the big thing there. I don't know.
No. Baseball is now for people that are 60 years old and older.
Okay.
So, Steve, does that mean in 30 years you'll pay attention to baseball?
But no, the age gets older and older. It's 60 now. In 10 years, it'll be 70.
When you get older, you
So what, 30 years ago, was it the 30-year-olds?
30 years ago, baseball was the sport, and now nobody likes it anymore because they decided to not get with the times.
No, that's just my American stereotype there for you.
Hey, Dominic,
Right.
Steve, Dominic says he could beat you in a Yu-Gi-Oh duel.
Oops.
I would probably agree to that. It probably could beat me, but I don't think you could beat me at Magic. I've beaten actual professionals that get paid $90,000 a year.
Magic the power.
If you guys are wondering why I had to get Ice Beam there, I accidentally bought 2 freshwaters.
No, you need to hydrate. It's important.
So I had two resets at the rival, so I think I've probably done this run too.
No, starting over another run.
No,
dude.
no,
It's
I'm
the
not gonna
first
do that.
playthrough.
That was rage because of something that was completely and utterly out of my control that just happened.
That would be too much, I guess.
I buy 12
I mean, you
Pokeballs to
could've
completely and utterly avoid that.
You could have just used Absorb on the Pidgey to make it safer.
It would take like
I
3
did.
absorbs, and I don't know if you were taking Pecks or not, but I did take a Peck, and Peck does like a fourth of your HP.
That's a
It was
Spiro. That's a Spiro.
It said it was a Pidgey.
Well, the
Yeah.
next the one I did absorb on the next run, and I got hit by Peck, and it hurt.
Wow. I got 2 accidental encounters in Lavender, and both were Cubons.
Oh, you know what? I did not Gen 1 miss that. So I threw the 12 balls. It didn't occur to me that I probably got sand attacked. But regardless, still missed 12 balls.
I just got a reset on the Lavender rival.
What happened?
Charmeleon killed me with Ember.
Oh, Charmeleon.
It was kind of my fault though because I should have used Twin Needle on the execute, so I ended up getting unnecessary damage.
Oh yeah, I did Twin Needle that.
Dominic, I'm just
Twin Needle ball.
a casual at Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't actually claim to be good at it.
At
Just
least
believe in
Twin
the
Needle
heart.
one-shots Ghastly.
Believe in the heart of the cards, dude. It worked in the anime.
You know, I believed in the heart of the cards yesterday when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh with my boss, and you know what? It worked. It worked a
your
few
boss.
times actually, which is not I am not generally a very lucky person in card games, but I have been known from time to time to get very lucky.
So I was like, isn't that scary actually to face your boss? What happens if you win? What happens if you lose?
Oh no, we're good. We're
If
I
Steve
agree.
wins, he
We both
loses.
have- we both
if
have
Steve
fun.
loses, he gets fired. If Steve wins, he gets fired.
He gets fired. Yeah.
No,
exactly.
yesterday we played 3 drafts and we played best of 3 every time, and I won all 3. In fact,
Wait, what
I
happened?
won 6 out of 7 games, which is very unlikely it's very rare to happen because I typically lose to him. Whenever we play 3 drafts, I usually lose 2-1. Okay, I keep playing this Pokemon like it's good. I think that's its problem.
My 2 resets were on the rivals.
Rivals. I got 1 reset on the rival because Sand Attack. There's nothing you can do there. Sand Attack is just evil, I guess. You're not supposed to get sand there.
I
Darth
almost
Vader
used a
hated-
Pokédoll on the Snorlax instead of a Pokeflute. I was trying to run
Crazy.
away before he even started a fight.
Snorlax wants the doll too. Maybe he could eat that.
Actually, you know what? I should probably fight this guy. I'm actually gonna fight the biker boss.
The biker boss.
Although, okay, note to self: don't fight this guy.
Don't fight the biker boss.
Unbelievable.
No.
This is just a day.
Does
I
it
got burned
die?
by the Charmeleon.
The coughings and the wheezings survived Twin Needle, and I just got completely
Oh.
destroyed.
Sludge
I have to
death,
black
I
out.
assume. Sludge death, I assume.
You know what? I should probably do Erica first.
Oh yeah. I did Erica before.
I'm actually gonna fight the 2 trainers next to Erica because I know there's some of the better XP in this gym.
Yeah, because they are evolved mons.
Oh my god, Weeping Bell Sprite's so bad. And Gloom, oh my god.
I've
Yeah,
officially switched to
something-
casual mode.
Let's see.
Something I plan to do in my ROM hack is for each of the Pokemon, I want to look at their red and green sprites, the red and blue sprites, and yellow sprites, and I'm going to choose the best one and have that be its sprite.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so
Hello,
dumb.
dumb.
I shouldn't have done. I used rare candies thinking I got growth at level 40, but no, you don't get it there. It's fine. I will
Growth
just
at 49.
Yeah, I thought it was 39 for some reason, and I was like, hey, why am I not learning it? So okay, I guess for the next round I won't be using them.
There's got to be some of these bikers I can beat. Maybe if I fought Erica first, I'll have a couple extra levels. I'm going to see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, that could happen as well, Axel. But I mean, at that point, I need to risk it. Even if I get on and want a critical hit, I would just
You
deal
know,
with it.
I think for the next run, I'm still going to fight a bunch of bikers here. I'm just going to have to save before them because these guys do not have good AI.
Yeah, this sludge thingy.
I agree, Andrew. Baseball has gotten better, but unfortunately, it's
Oh.
just too late.
Don't need that.
I
It's
think-
a bug fairy Taurus.
To give you a good comparison, and I put an emphasis on actually good. A good comparison is baseball has essentially turned the way of Fallout 76. It started out horribly, and yes, it has gotten better, but unfortunately, nobody's playing it.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I should just not fight this guy. He's just too hard.
Which one?
Okay,
The biker boss.
I'm just
The
gonna
biker ball.
I'm gonna sit up on my chair, play a little casual. I've lost I've lost to Surge multiple times now.
He becomes the true boss.
Steve, you're
today.
acting like this is run 2.
I have 7 resets already.
Steve,
This is already done.
you know what I just think about this? You're gonna get a largest improvement reward instead of me.
I don't want it.
I don't want the
You don't
reward.
want it?
I don't want the reward.
You don't want the biggest time improvement for run 2? It looks good on your record.
No, because that what do you call it? That award requires you to be the biggest loser to begin with.
Yeah, but then you end up as the winner because you got first place.
Mm.
What's that?
Did any
What's
of you
that
guys
phrase?
keep
I
Mega
like.
Drain right away?
Woo!
I hate losing more than I like winning. I think that's a good way of pointing it out.
I don't do it on purpose.
Dominic, I have no idea about Blacklist. I only played Yu-Gi-Oh Magic from 2019 to like 2023.
I believe the blue-green Ghastly plus Hunter Supremacy, but I'll admit yellow Gengar is probably better. I think so, yeah. The red and blue and yellow and red and green Gengars are not that good.
And guys, I don't think me making fun of baseball is like me like totally making fun of baseball. Baseball is the only sport that I was physically good at. Baseball is the sport I actually know the most rules about because I was a referee for well, it's called an umpire, but referee because you guys know other sports that are not baseball. For many years, I only quit literally this year was the only year I haven't umpired since middle school. Yeah,
You umpired in 2024?
yeah. I umpired in 2024. I only did 2 tournaments. Basically, since I had an accounting, when I didn't have a job, I did like over 100 games in one 3-month period. Like one year I decided to quit my job. My dad's like, you can't quit your job. I'm like, well, I quit my job. He's like, all right, well, you have to do at least 3 times the amount of baseball games you normally do, or bad things. And unfortunately,
Or bad things will happen.
I mean, essentially, my sister, she's like, she took my dad up on bad things, and you know what? Bad things never happened to her. It was clearly a very hollow threat.
Didn't your sister have her doors taken off of her hinge when she was a kid?
Do you really consider that much of a punishment? She still did whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted.
removes your
Well,
privacy.
well, I sort of do because you mentioned that the
No.
doors were off of its hinges for like
Yeah,
until she
my
moved out.
sister snuck out of the window and went to a party, and my parents checked on her in the middle of the night, and she wasn't there, so she lost door privileges. And you know what? She moved out before getting them back.
Door privilege.
Is the door still not on the hinge to this day?
No, it is not, and I can tell you that's my fault. I broke my parents' door, so they actually took my sister's door and swapped it with their old door. So, my sister, you in theory would have gotten the door with the hole, but unfortunately my parents like threw it away or something. So the doorless hole, or the hole, I don't know. There's just no door there to this day. Boy, it is really hard to
The door is a lie.
explain that story and play at the same time because I'm actually having to like think about exactly what happened.
Oh, God. Well,
I'm actually having to fight. I'm having to fight almost every trainer in Sylph just because I am kind of paranoid about Koga and Blaine.
Just play casual like me. I already have 7 resets. I'm gonna end if I end this one with under 23 resets, I'll be happy.
Oh my God.
Well, you could. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh my
I
God.
don't remember who the good trainers are.
I
Oh,
did
man.
this horrible.
I think this is the last trainer I want to fight.
Oh my God, again.
All right, level 41. Hopefully that's good enough of a level for the rival.
Disgusting.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've attended a baseball game since high school, because back in the day, our baseball team, the Cleveland Indians, they used to have this promotion whenever you bring in your report card, they would give you a ticket per A you got on the report card. So we only attended the games that I had free entry.
Okay, Rival 5 is disgusting.
Funny enough, my parents actually picked certain games that had free stuff. So my parents have like a, what do you call them? Like, what are those small blankets called?
I know what you
Comforters?
mean.
No, the small
No.
ones like you put on yourself if you're on like a chair.
I don't know.
Those-
What
I don't know.
Pokemon are you using? This is Ribombee, a bug fairy type from Gen 7.
It's cute.
Oh, I can't remember.
So, like, what I am doing is I did all the good training in Sylph, and the rival still destroyed me. So now I'm going to Koga and fighting his gym trainers. 'Cause I think Koga might be easier.
Charizard may be an issue for the future.
Where are you at right now, Ike?
I just defeated Giovanni.
Which the one in Sylph?
No, the one in the gym.
How did you not struggle against the rival?
I don't know. Critical hit. Like my way through. I don't know. It almost killed me actually. The Charizard left me like 2 HP. Honestly, I remember that fight.
Did
it
you
was like
do
2
any
HP.
training in Sylph?
The usual training I do. I didn't do any extra training, but then again, I usually do a lot of training, so
How?
I wouldn't know.
You're doing good Pokemon's worth of training and you're still, wow.
I'm doing my usual training that I do with every Pokemon. I haven't done. I think I only have done one extra trainer that I normally don't do. I think.
Dude,
Weird, because this Pokemon's
I did
stats like
almost
they.
all the Sylph training, and I did almost all the Sylph training, and the rival still destroyed me. It's like I would have to rely on Sand Attack luck for a few of those Pokemon.
Sand attack. Boost me.
Did you rare candy up to get growth early or something?
No, I failed to do that. I thought I would get it, but no, I wasted them before. Because I thought I got it at level 39, but no, it's much later. So my rare candies didn't affect, at least in that regard. Maybe I sure I was a higher level, but I didn't have growth. There's no way I would have got enough candies for that.
I didn't save.
But now I'm worried because in the next round, what am I going to do? Am I going to use the rare candies as well again? Like in a bad way? I don't know.
Wow, that's so disappointing.
I have no idea how you just completely destroyed the rival. I'm almost level 45.
I can't even knock out Drowsy with Twin Needle.
This guy had to have iked his way through the fight. There's just no way. He had to have gotten extremely lucky.
Oh god. Oof.
All right, I'm actually gonna do Koga really, really early just to see how bad it would be.
God. I was scared for a second.
I had to use one sand attack on the Charizard, and I entered it at nearly full health, and I ended the fight in red bar.
Oh my god, I've never seen Smog do so much damage in my life. I got hit by one Smog on a coughing and one Smog on a wheezing, and I ended the battle with 9 HP.
Smoke.
I'm kind of
Smart.
upset Ike is streaming on Twitch now, because I would want to rewind and see exactly what he did for the rival.
I just hit harder. I don't have growth yet. I swear, I really didn't have growth yet. Oh my fucking
come on,
god.
Can you tell me like what level you were for the rival?
I don't remember. I was 40 something because I used candies.
You did use candies.
Yeah, I told you I used candies.
Yeah, he
Because I
doesn't lie
thought I
about
would-
that.
No, because I thought I would be getting. I would be getting. Grow before.
That's yeah. I'd say that's just it because at level 45, 46, the rival does feel a lot better.
You just say
I did use them.
45, 46?
That's what level I was when I beat the Sylph rival.
I'm at level 36
Oh.
right now. I'm about to go to the 10th floor, and I'm going to face him at 39.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, it's 49
telling
to
you-
get growth? Never mind. That was 39. I'll just try to YOLO the rival. Who knows? I might beat him 36 and you...
No, you're not. Level 45 doesn't even one-shot Alakazam.
With what move?
Body Slam.
Why would you use Body Slam instead of Twin Needle? That's insane.
Isn't Body Slam's power still effectively higher, even if Twin Needle's super effective?
Is anybody hearing this guy?
See, my
Stab,
overlay
Twin
doesn't do
Needle,
math, okay?
Stab,
My overlay
Twin
doesn't do
Needle.
math. What does your overlay say for power?
37 right now without super effectiveness. So 75 and then 2 hits, so 150 power.
Okay, that explains a lot. Sorry, Annie, I can't do math while playing this game. My overlay doesn't show updating base power. And besides, if it weren't for Steve's overlay,
I
he'd be
one
using
shot the
Thunderbolt on Dodrios.
Alakazam at level 38. Unfortunately, I lost to the
Hmm.
Charizard because it takes 4 shots to knock it out.
I mean, either way, the Charizard's still a pain. Did you at least have the idea to teach Sand Attack?
No,
Really?
I still have Absorb, so that's probably a stupid thing. It's okay, Annie. We all have brain farts.
I accidentally said no if Butterfree can evolves from Caterpie. I thought it didn't evolve from Caterpie.
Okay, 38-10. And I survive with 2 HP again. Oh my god.
Definitely played this Pokemon really bad, but I still think I got
Oh.
extremely lucky.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot this thing has so much more special attack than it does physical. I've been using Body Slam on battles I should be using Psychic.
That's something I was kind of doing.
Yeah, the Charizard fights are terrible. Really, really scary fights.
Bro, finally.
Hmm.
Okay, Blaine went a little lucky. He used Ember instead of Fire Blast.
Well, it's 221. It was the in-game. I will be waiting now. Okay, I think my game plan is fine, but I definitely got lucky there.
Ah, you think?
I don't know if I will be able to get that good time again, but I'm fine with that.
Here's a question, Ike. Did you get Psychic as soon as you possibly could? Like, before you even did Tower?
But I don't need Psychic there. I needed Psychic for Koga and the Bikers, basically.
That would explain why I kept dying to the Bikers.
Yeah.
That's on you. That is very poor planning.
I mean, I assume that Psychic
would be
was
enough.
fine to get.
It uses Stab. But you often forget. I often forget just the fact that Coughings and Wheezings have super good defense.
They have low special, so it's even more disappointing. Like, not only is Psychic the better move because you have a higher special, but they have lower special defense, so it's like twice as bad of a decision.
True. Hey, Alex, how's the run going? I played this first run super bad, and Steve rage quit his first run.
And the second.
We don't talk about the PG incident.
The second one, I went from trying to not trying very quickly.
So we don't talk about the PG incident.
Oops.
Many lives were lost that day in the PG incident. Now it's when I get that in the second round, the PG incident, or no Paras, or no Sandry, or something.
Man,
I
plus
actually-
Psychic doesn't even one-shot that thing.
I actually believe I was pretty lucky, though.
You're
In many
always
fights.
lucky.
Yeah, except when I'm not.
How did Alakazam live?
You're always lucky, except when you're not lucky.
Should probably have set up on the Rhyhorn or something instead of the Pidgeot.
But yeah, what I think it's I'm gonna try to hold the candies then, not use them early, and do more training. Because I just feel bad using the candies early. That's just has a bad taste in my mouth.
But you finished
Candies-
relatively quickly, so it might have been the right decision.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You
I mean, it could be the right play.
Maybe
I guess, but...
maybe that's what I should be doing right now, because I'm kind of running my head around battling all of these extra trainers in Sylph, and I
Yeah.
really should just be candying.
Yeah,
it's honestly what I should have done. I fought pretty much all the trainers.
like as you says, early candies are always a gamble. I don't like to use them early unless you get like Calm Mind or something. Like you get some boosting move that it basically means you're going to win the game after. But you cannot even do that in Gen 1 because unwanted crits, especially with this thing, which has a very high critical rate. So it's not like you can use, oh yeah, I will just use growth and insta win. No, because you get one crit and you die. Because you don't kill with the crit. If this was Gen 3, then yes, it's like when you use rare candies before getting Calm Mind, and because you know after that you are just gonna use one Calm Mind and sweep the entire game. With everything that gets Calm Mind, basically except a speed or something, basically can do that. So I guess I will embrace Alola and Paldea as my region ones then here, because I like them and you guys always hate them.
Oh,
Can I pick
didn't
them?
D1 do that with some of the no, I can't remember. He picked like all of them for one certain type.
Ultra Beast? Fire
Yeah.
starters?
Yeah, that was it.
The fire stars.
Ultra Beast.
That was Austin.
That was more Austin
What?
thing.
No,
yeah.
the whatever the Ultra Beast thingies are. He picked like all of them.
Right. I do pick a few, but not all of them.
No, D1.
D1?
Didn't he pick all the Ultra Beasts?
Oh, I don't know.
It was him.
It was him. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to
Okay.
say it was.
I think this is probably going to be the attempt where the rival becomes easier.
Austin pick a stack attacker.
I think two-shotting the Pidgeot is basically mandatory. Yep.
Did any of you guys finish the game with Mega Drain on your moveset?
I have Absorb.
Why do you want Mega Drain? It's worse than Psychic.
I don't know. I was thinking it might help for the Slowbro.
But I mean, Slowbro's not gonna do anything if you set up growth.
Guess that's true. Yeah.
I guess the only thing is like Twin Needle is good because I want that for the Jinx, at least, and it's also versus Alakazam and stuff. It's a stat. I never remove Twin Needle, honestly.
It's fine.
I think it's
The third run will be played very, very differently.
the third one.
His
Was it
third
you?
run.
His third one, I guess.
Is it really even that much of a start over when you quit at Mount Moon?
Well, it's because it's a first playthrough. You're not supposed to start over first playthrough.
Again, I let you quit one time because you ran out of balls on Sandshrew. I don't want to hear it.
That was for
That
the
was-
second run.
In the second run.
That was the second run. I wanted a
Yeah.
time that was competitive.
Yeah, I
For the
get in the
leaderboard.
first. I get in the first run. It's fine because we still don't know what we are kind of facing the game. Like, maybe you get a bad time, but not because you didn't catch a Sandry, but because you then find.
No. Here's the thing, though. When you have such bad luck where 12 Pokeballs doesn't even catch the first one, you've been eliminated from it. You're not even.
Yeah, but the first
I
run
get it,
doesn't.
but still.
Competition in the first run doesn't mean anything, though.
Yeah.
I don't
There's a
know. The
second
first run's the only one I can win. So
Oh,
it matters.
what
It matters
it's about.
more.
I guess
How
that's
is
true.
that? I mean, I don't know. I think I win more first runs than second runs.
Oh my! I was setting up growth on Lance's Gyarados. I got to +5, and then as soon as I used my 6th growth, he crit me with Hyper Beam.
Hyper beat. Yeah, our
He just did
defense
it.
is,
Oh, I was about to
Uh,
say he did it again, but I lived at 5 HP.
our
made-
defense is not the best.
I made a very key other error in this run, and it's really, really
my.
biting me in the butt. I never sold any items.
What are you hogging that
picked up-
money for?
I picked up Body Slam and never taught it.
I still have a Great Ball, Nuggets, Bubble Beam, Bide, Thunderbolt.
How did you not get the back message?
My God.
Oh, I've
It's
gotten
the
the
main
bag
reason
message
I
a bunch of times. I just forgot to make the Viridian trip.
It's the main reason why I always sell the items because I'm very worried about the back message.
I didn't sell items in Viridian or Celadon.
Whenever I'm in Vermilion to buy my repels, I always sell like my extra Pokeballs, the potions, buy TM, Bubble Beam, before I sell all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess if I would have to check one run of that because I'm not that familiarized with Gen 5 in what a solo run would be. But seeing that World Cup rest, this looks like Gen 2 all over again. The final set is going to be that with many Pokemon because basically everything gets World Cup. So
Mega Drain could be useful for recovery. Yeah, Mega Drain would have made Lorelei a bit safer though, because I did get really low on health.
I mean, I guess the problem with Lorelei it's unwanted critical hits.
Yeah, that's one of the problems with this thing. This speed set's
yeah.
so high, we're critting constantly.
Yeah, but there's nothing we can do about that. 124 is pretty fast. That it's like 23 something critical, I think, because Aerodactyl is 130 and I think he's around 23, so it's probably around 22% critical rate or something. Like very high. One every 5 attacks is very high, definitely. Between 4 or 5 attacks. 24 chance to crit, yeah, so roughly 1 every 4 attacks, yeah.
I can't get over
that's
how funny Blaine is. The Rapidash looks so majestic, and the Blaine just looks so derpy, or the Arcanine just looks so derpy. It looks at the sky. It's like, ooh, what's that? Fire.
48, 41.
48. Well, that was a big difference.
It's okay. I don't mind DNFing this one to get the next one started since
Oh, but you're not gonna win the first round.
well, I don't want you guys to wait 9 minutes.
Where are you, Steve, right now?
I just defeated Sabrina.
No, but I think it's still fine that you do the first round because you're gonna get
Mimic.
you're gonna get the information.
It's fine.
Mimic, I only got Mimic just because I always get it with Pokemon that have such little coverage, but I never ended up using it.
Like especially after. Sorry, keep going. Sorry.
It would have been useful if the opponents had something good to steal, like on Lance, because like if I could have stolen a better special move.
The
I
Ice
love when you have
Beam.
Twin Needle for the Elite Four. Twin Needle was only useful for Jinx, but then again, if you have +6 in special, you don't really need Twin Needle. I think for the next run, I'm gonna hold on to Mega Drain the entire game, keep it as a backup move, self-healing. Like I think Psychic, Growth, Mega Drain, and Twin Needle should be my final set. And some other huge mistakes I definitely made. I need to get Psychic as soon as possible to do the training. I'm still gonna do some trainers in Sylph, just the good ones. But at least if I'll have Psychic, I can at least not struggle with the fights.
Ooh, here's another thing for Scott to consider testing. What's faster, to fly back to Viridian or to walk back to Viridian? Center.
Walk
I
to
think walk-
Meridian.
I think,
Center.
I think
Exactly.
walking,
The center.
it's to like get to the center. I honestly think walking might straight up be faster, just because
I love walking.
overworlding always takes less time than menuing.
Yeah, menuing is always going to take more
But
time.
then again, with the instant text speed, I don't really know. It's not like Scott's gonna test this. He doesn't do red and blue with us.
Right.
I mean, from the gym to the Pokemon Center, I would go walking definitely. Definitely, I won't open the menu for that. Like
We'll
I
leave the
think
same over under.
I think the only time I would maybe use fly inside the same town would be after Erika. If for some reason I have fly before her or something, I might use fly there because you need to cut, which is also menuing anyway. So at that point, just fly. But I think it's the only instance where I would do that. Other than that, I always prefer Overworld. I should open your streams, but I'm afraid my PC might collapse. If I have all of these things open, I'm afraid my PC might collapse. Maybe I could do on the phone or something, I guess.
I'm curious if somebody wants to do the math on how difficult or how unlikely it is that 12 Pokeballs at a 33% chance to catch would not
Give
catch.
me a minute. Give me a minute.
I bet you it's somewhere in the realm of like 1 in 15,000.
Okay, it is not lower than a shiny odd. I don't believe that. If I have a 30.
Oh, poor Wester is back again at Gen 2 speedrun. You hate Red's Pikachu, but you have no idea how much that guy hates Red's Pikachu.
We had some really bad red Pikachu luck with Scott this week.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
saw.
I'm doing math here. All right, the chance of 12 Pokeballs failing in a row is 0.8%.
Against the PG.
Yep, that's the chances of all 12 failing.
Why do I not have Mega Drain on me? That's
You have
interesting.
Absorb.
Somebody sold it.
No, I must.
He said
I don't know what I
He said
did
he
to
never-
it.
he said he never sold anything.
Oh my god, I didn't even use my candies. Okay, well this is gonna be interesting.
Where are you now?
I'm doing Lorelei.
Oh, okay, you're in the lead.
Well, that was embarrassing. I didn't use Twin Needle on Jinx. I hate it when all of your bag items are in weird places.
Right.
The weird places in your
Oh,
bag.
I'm gonna get biggest improvement.
Bigger than Steve.
Yeah, I'm setting the bar pretty low.
Probably, yeah.
Bigger improvement than Steve.
It's hard to have a bigger improvement than me when I set the bar so incredibly low.
Because that's really good for a Steve run.
Steve said he was doing very bad.
All right, looks like I'm dropping quite a lot of frames right now.
Out of curiosity, did I need to use growth at all on Agatha? Because I used one. I don't know if it was overkill or not.
You're not stab psychic. You definitely do.
Okay.
Like, I mean, no way Gengar dies without a critical hit with psychic. It's not a stab move.
Okay.
Psychic is
So
not-
one growth was right. Got it.
Yeah, at least one
Yep.
growth, I would say for sure. Either that or get critical hits.
So yeah, I need to get Psychic as early as possible and keep Mega Drain. And honestly, probably use my candies before the rival. I should do Erica first, get Psychic, then do
Oh
Koga.
wow, that's
do
embarrassing.
training candy before the rival.
I just
That's
got-
what I'm gonna do.
I just got knocked out by a Dragonite Slam.
Slam. Not even Hyper Beam.
Yeah,
Slam.
Lance is surprisingly hard.
Lance is annoying.
Like, here's the thing, like, once you set up to like +5, everything on his team's a one-shot, but if you level up or get a single crit, he's gonna kill you.
Oh,
And this thing has a really high crit chance.
I don't think I need +5.
Yeah.
That seems like overkill, but
No
definite-
stab Psychic, remember?
No stab psychic.
I understand, but I just have to survive one slam, and +3 is enough.
Slam.
But apparently, I can't survive one slam. That's the
Banana
second time I
slam.
just lost a slam.
Steve, remember, Slam is one of the best moves in Gen 1. It's one of the best moves in the game.
Banana slam.
Hey, Shadow. Hey, Kiwi.
Okay, I have a feeling Aerodactyl's now gonna live at +2. It does. So +3 is
It does.
required. Feels
It
bad.
does. They always survive.
This is such an awkward spot to be in.
Oh, no, Kiwi. I was just saying hi just because I
What
just
are the-
noticed you in chat for the first time.
What are the odds of the Leer miss? 25%?
Yeah.
I just
Because it's
I just
more
witnessed
popular.
a triple Leer miss,
Oh my god. That's big.
and I still
Because
lost.
Gyarados-
He
because
decided,
Gyarados-
oh, you've got more HP this
Right.
time? Screw Slam. Let's go Hyper Beam.
My first attempts against Lance was like Gyarados critical hit Hyper Beam 2 times in a row, and I was like, dude, oh my god, I hate this Gyarados. Like, Scott really hates the Magneton, I really hate the Gyarados. This is the Pokemon I hate the most in Gen 1. For some reason, it's like it's Red Pikachu. It's like coded some weird way to always get critical hits.
I think Speed was probably right about the Mega Drain. If I had Mega Drain on me, I could Mega Drain the Aerodactyl.
And it kills you with Hyper Beam. What's the difference? Mega Drain is 40 base power. It's not gonna heal you a lot.
With growth setup, it 100% will heal a lot.
But I still think you die of a Hyper Beam, especially if you're under Leer.
Oh, Steve, you're still on track for the under 23 resets.
Not yet.
Under 20.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm clearly gonna have over 23 resets. Darn you, crit!
That's the problem with this thing. I did not expect Lance to be that hard, all because of crit luck.
The unwanted critical hits.
Dare I say it? I might want to have rest.
Out of
No.
out of this stream right now.
I
You are
think I might be
no.
picking up rest for this
You are-
battle on the next run.
You are not welcome.
This can
here.
all be solved if I just use rest on the second Dragonair.
You are not welcome here. Out of my stream right now.
Wouldn't
You
Mega
dare
Drain
bring-
just be enough, though?
You dare bring rest to my house.
Both of them would be fine, but I don't know how much damage Aerodactyl will deal.
I think Hyper Beam is gonna kill you anyway, honestly.
From
Especially
the
if you're under Leer.
Aerodactyl?
Hyper Beam?
No,
under Leer, I think
not the
it kills you.
Aerodactyl. Sorry, the Dragonair.
Oh,
Because
the Dragonair maybe not. No,
because all I have to do is get past the Gyarados, get past the
Hmm.
first Dragonair, use rest, then
rest.
set up again, then use rest again, then finish off the Dragonair and the Dragonair, the Aerodactyl and the Dragonite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
It
that
was
could
it'd
work.
be incredibly simple.
Go use rest. I won't do that.
It's okay.
Rest.
It's okay. You know, if you guys are making fun of rest, don't use it.
I won't. If you win the second round because you use rest, I still would not use.
Well, I can't win the second round because you're gonna Ike your way past rival 5.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna
Ike
hike
his way
everything.
through run 1.
I'm gonna hike away everything. I already hiked this run in
Well,
theory, so
Even if I was mainly spamming Psychic and Mega Drain, not using Body Slam, you still need luck to get past the Charizards.
Oh my god, rest would really help for the champion too, because then after this Pidgeot does a shitload of damage to you, you can then rest up on the ride on.
I'm just gonna hold to my 38 minute time, and if I get a worse time, it's fine. In my heart, that was the better run.
It's okay. That's how I felt with the Scott run on Thursday. My first run was
Right.
better, and you know what?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think my first run was the best run. Oh wait, we
It
didn't
was.
play with
Single-
Scott. It was just me and Speed. Right.
Yeah, the senior race. I think I didn't see it fully, but like was something about using rollout for the final fight.
No,
Oh,
rollout was
100% needed
for
Lance,
Lance.
and for Red.
Rollout for
And
red,
red.
at least.
Yes,
Rollout
yes.
for red.
Absolutely
Yeah.
Red, yeah.
Rollout for red. I think that's the only thing I remember from that run.
This Pidgeot is uniquely in a really, really annoying position where if I use one growth, it will use Sky Attack and knock me out. If I decide not to use growth at all, it will then just decide I'm just gonna crit wing attack you.
So Pidgeots have also been surprisingly hard.
Well, the thing is, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if Psychic 2-shot, but Psychic 3-shots, so it's like,
Although Hayden is epic. Pokemon Ribombee version is crazy. It's something, that's
Ribombee.
for sure.
I screwed up royally. I was supposed to set up growths on the Rhydon.
Ribombee. But you will get Leer.
This is what casual looks like, guys. This is the difference between me not trying and me trying. I don't know if you...
I first tried the champion. You just have to set up on Alakazam.
And risk critical hits. I mean, you're risking critical hits all the time, whether yours or enemies. So really,
But the point is, when you set up the growths, the psychics will be doing hardly anything. Plus,
unless they
he
crit.
could use reflect, wasting time, or he could use recover.
Uh,
He's only got a
it's-
50-50 out of attacking.
Kiwi,
It's just because Alakazam can crit.
a 4-shot or a 4-way race basically goes down to will Ike be able to learn Gen 2 in time?
You guys won me in Gen 2.
hey, Hey, Steve, are you reading my YouTube chat?
Yeah. My chat's been
Why,
dead,
'cause
so
your
I've resorted to using your chat.
My
Oh
chat
my
is
God,
your chat.
dude.
My chat.
All
is
right,
your
guys. All right, guys. You heard that? Don't reveal any secrets now. Steve can see everything.
chat.
Can you believe this, Gyarados? It's like +6. No, thank you. Who cares? 5506.
Boss KO.
This might
Boss
actually
KO
be like
says,
the
"This is
second worst
casual.
time.
I thought this was the J-Rose special.
I think this might be the second worst time I've ever had in all of Gen 1 backboards.
Ribombee completely destroyed. The funny thing is, like, initially Speed told me that you might not be today, and it was like,
Well,
Steve could have been. Yeah.
Well, Steve said he was going to be on vacation on Saturday, but he said, "Oh, I found out that's next
All right, guys.
Saturday."
Can you guess what
Saturday.
2 Pokemon were worse than this?
Weedle and Petront.
Yeah, it's third to last
No.
behind Weedle and Petrarot.
You hate Petrarant. It was my baby.
It got 1
It
hour
was
on the
suck.
nose.
You just hated it. It was fine.
All right.
He was evil. But
It's fine.
let's
It's
start-
fine.
let's
Now that I
start run
figured out
two
the
now.
rest thing, it'll be much better.
Get your rest thing if you want. I won't do that.
Now the question is, where do
Oh,
I
yeah,
add
that's
a
right.
little bit of training? Because that Rival 5 battle is a little bit too hard, even with candies.
What I'm gonna do for run 2 is I'm gonna do Erica's good trainers fight Erica, get Psychic right away, do a bunch of the cycling road trainers, do Koga's gym trainers, and then fight Koga, and then go to Sylph and fight the good Sylph trainers.
How
Then
how can
I'll
you
use
fight
all my
a
candies.
bunch of cycling road trainers when you only have like
A bunch of
12
training,
psychics?
yeah.
I'm gonna have like 10 or 12 psychics, and I'll still have twin needles
Yeah.
until for like
I
Grimers.
I think I'm going to train more this run as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I forgot about Twin Needle being super
Right.
Yeah.
effective on them too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like-
do all that. I'm gonna do all that, and then use all my
Hmm.
rare candies.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
I
do
don't.
that because I use
Ike, you can't add more training. You've already set the bar so high. The only way for you to beat your
Yeah.
bar is to go to double down on the Ike luck. Double down.
Just hope for Gen 1 miss.
You
Gen 1
set the
misses
bar
everyone.
too high. Now you must beat
Yeah.
it.
I'm
Right.
sticking to my 38 minutes. Everything else now is just fun times.
Oh,
Yeah, Aiden.
I just did a run recently in Gen 1. I think it was my most recent video, Nidoran, where I got really, really lucky on all of the Alakazam fights. And so I essentially iked my way through the first run, and I'm like, all right, guys, we can't rely on this luck for the second run. So I overtrained to the point where I did, in fact, one-shot and outspeed in some of the battles. Like, I purposely trained to the point where I actually outsped
Outspeed.
Sabrina's Alakazam with a Nidoran male. And it didn't matter because when I got to the champion's like, I can't miss. You gotta get a Gen 1 miss. And that's just not happening, bro.
You got a worse run 2 time because of it.
Oh, by far. Like my
God.
first run time, I played very poorly because you don't know what the hardships are gonna be. But I just got really, really lucky. Like I was probably like 5-6 levels under levels for Sabrina. It's like, okay, I guess the Psywave is a thing, and then like the champion, it's like I guess I could use Reflect if you want.
Reflect.
Twice in a row. That's the best part about the Champions Alakazam. It's a 3-shot. So really, there's like no consistent way of beating her unless you just want to, or beating the champion unless you want to really, really over level.
We can start whenever you guys want.
Oh, right.
It's right. Now speed is there.
Okay,
Oh,
that is gonna help a lot, I think.
What do you mean? Your chat didn't say anything helpful.
Oh no, I just thought of
Chatting.
something really helpful for the late game. That's gonna make those trainers a lot easier. I just looked at my moveset and I found something I want.
Sky attack?
Sky attack.
Yes, Sky Attack. I'm gonna get that in Victory Road.
Makes perfect sense.
Fight
All right,
Moltres.
ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Metrodome.
Name yourself guest.
No. I won the first run. You cannot boss me.
Oh, maybe that's how you get some extra time because there's basically no time to kill. You just metronome your way through the hard battles.
You just use metronome.
Just don't watch Speed Shuckle video. Metronome is really good.
I only used it for Lorelei.
Metronome, real great.
Metronome.
Yeah, Ike,
Nice
if you're
movement,
wondering
yeah.
why metronome had to be used, you have to metronome a badge boosting move to outspeed the cloister.
That's so stupid.
It is stupid.
Like,
Half
you
the
need to
resets in that
play.
run were on Lorelei.
It's
I
so
think that was the
funny.
only spot I used it.
we gave Shuckle 230 special, and it just
Yeah,
doesn't
but no
matter.
Just need to
Yeah,
use
it has no
mimic,
special moves. I mean, it has Mimic, yeah.
mimic, basically. Yeah, it's the only thing you can do.
That couldn't really be used for most fights either. Because for Lorelei, you gotta use Aurora Beam.
I'm curious if Shuckle would actually have a better place in yellow version because there's just a lot stronger moves and special
There are more
moves that you
things
can
to-
mimic.
There are better things to mimic, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Lorelei, I think would still need it because the Dugong still has the same moves, except I guess Bubble Beam. Hey Steve, why don't you fight the junior trainer again?
Again, wasn't that a good experience?
It was.
It was good. You should do it again.
The Weedle got a critical hit poison sting.
That's
Oh
what
my
happened
God,
to me
you
in the first run too.
Oh my god, that's the only way I think you can die in that fight.
I actually battled one of the bug catchers to make sure that I would
Uh,
win.
that wouldn't kill me. I think that's the only way you can actually die in that fight.
Question: if Twin Needle is neutral against the target, is Body Slam still better?
Yes.
Yes, it is
Okay.
fire based power. Yeah,
Yep. 85 versus
Ah.
75.
yeah,
So
a bit,
Twin
a
Needle's
bit
only
stronger.
better if it's super effective. Okay.
A bit stronger, yeah. And the poison chance, I guess, if you want to consider that. But
Wait, can Twin Needle poison types in Gen 1?
no,
No.
Wait, it can't?
no, I think it can't.
I've just never seen it do it, but
Gen 2, it can poison steel types.
Yeah, in Gen 2 it's an oversight. But I think in Gen 1 it can because a poison type can never be poisoned, I think.
No. It can never be poisoned with a poison type move. Kind of like how Thundershock can never paralyze Pikachu, but Thunder Wave
Yeah.
still can, Body Slam still
Yeah,
can.
Yeah, but I think it's because it is coded like the same that as a fire type you can never get burned no matter the move. Except for in Gen 2 because it's bug, I think the tri attack thing. You cannot get poison as a poison type.
did we all do one trainer before Brock?
No.
The mandatory one.
I went minimum battles for Brock.
Yeah, I did the mandatory one only.
Well, wild Pokemon, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess. Do those count though? Like, would you count those?
I just Gen 1 missed Twin Needle.
These things happen
Again,
to the best of us.
Bulbapedia
happened.
says Twin Needle cannot poison types in Gen 1.
yeah.
Dang, I guess they thought of that at least.
Yeah, because poison types are immune to the poison status.
So
thing
they
is,
they probably have an extra piece of coding to just make them immune to poison, but they didn't do it with the other
Oh, God.
statuses.
No,
I think-
it's
Like for example, how normal types cannot get paralyzed by Body Slam.
oh god. Yeah, but that's different thing because electric types can get paralyzed, for example, but fire types can never be
Yeah,
burned.
but not by Thunderbolt though.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the
It has to be
specific
from
case.
Thunder Wave or Body Slam or
Unbelievable.
some other effect. Like I think Stun Sport counts because it's a grass move.
Me and Balls, we just don't get along this run. I damaged the Paris. My overlay said 59% catch rate. Still took 3 balls. Or 4 balls. It blew out of 3.
Oh god.
All right, I never found a Paris, so I'm gonna have to catch a Sandshrew.
That was scary.
Thank you.
I accidentally fought the rocket guy with Raticate and it almost killed me.
Makes sense. Raticate is mucho scary.
Yeah, it almost killed me. It was definitely scary. I barely survived.
Well,
And I had to
that
use
thing is
Absorb.
probably one of the strongest Pokemon obtainable, or just in general in the game up to this point. Hyperfang, Stab
Definitely.
Hyperfang by an evolved type or an evolved Pokemon is pretty OP. I don't think there's anything
yeah.
stronger than it before that.
No, definitely.
Pretty much no. Hyperfang is just busted that early.
Yeah, it is the strongest Pokemon at this point of the game.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Goldeen trainer.
I Gen 1 missed a
Golden
body
Trainer.
slam on the Pidgeotto, and it resulted in a loss thanks to it. It never even used Sand Attack, and I still...
I have to start over.
Golden Trainer.
Yeah, Pidgey ended up winning the fight.
Oh,
I mean that's different than
Yeah,
the ball thing, because that's you chose that battle. I didn't choose to
Golding
miss all those balls.
I didn't. I didn't choose the battle. The battle
Well,
chose
I
me.
had to start over because that would have been a rule break.
Yeah, because the PG killed.
Yeah, Pidgey killed the Golding, and it was a mandatory fight. I had to start over.
I just had to reset and move
Otherwise, I'd
on.
be a cheat.
I mean, because it's a tough fight, maybe it makes sense. Like if this was like a
Well,
random trainer or something,
yeah,
maybe. But the golden trainer.
I purposefully fought the trainers in. I wanted to fight the trainers in Misty's gym before the rival, just because I think Misty might actually be easier than the rival. But
I get it
I didn't
because
save before. I didn't save before the Golding trainer, and I hit myself in fusion a bunch of times.
yeah, because the golden trainer is a trainer that you can legitimately lose. I think it's fair in that sense. Because like if you told me you lost to a random trainer, I don't know, that matters nothing. It's fine. Like who cares? But no, that's a trainer that can actually cause resets, so I think it's fair.
Oh, don't. Okay, that poison sting hurt.
All poison stings hurt a lot. A lot.
Smog hurts too.
They all hurt a lot. Every poison move hurts a lot.
Well, gotta start over again.
The poison sting.
See, now
Yeah,
he's
I
just
got-
playing reckless on purpose.
Well, I used Leech Life on a wild Weedle I found just to try and get some health back, but then it used Poison Sting on me, so I went into the mandatory fight with only half of my HP, and the one move it went for was Poison Sting.
Why
and I
didn't you
died.
save?
It's the first trainer. I'm not saving
I
before him.
see he did it on purpose. He wants to save an extra 5 seconds by not saving, and it's
Hey,
He-
you
he
started.
was-
Hey, this is the second run, okay? We're allowed to do these.
since when?
Since when? I don't make the rules.
Since I've said so.
Since I just came up with it.
Exactly. Hey, if you can start over first runs, then I can do this.
All right, I'm actually getting really mad now. How many times do I have to say that this is literally like you did the math? It was literally 1 in 900 luck.
But it's a first playthrough. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that.
I treat both playthroughs equally as competitive. I don't know what you're talking about.
Should be good. It's fine, don't worry.
Keep messing up my overworld movement. I tried to leave.
Exactly, Dust Yankee. Exactly. Bad luck with balls is very different than not saving. Not saving is literally your fault. You should be costed for that.
All right, the Golding trainer, I had no choice but to start over.
That's a little different than the one that you did have control over.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, I had full health for the bug catcher this time when I won.
Also, you could have just moved on and added a reset.
I don't play by that rule. I don't do that.
Extra cheating.
'Cause that's a rule violation. Besides, it was only 5 minutes.
I'm really happy that you can't say no to the SS Aqua ticket. You know, you know how many times I've gone up to that guy and be like, "Hey, you want on the ship?" And then if he would have okay, Speed. I just lost a tentacle guy on the ship. You want me to restart the whole entire run because I'm about to...
Hey, wait. What was it you said to me during the Crystal stream?
Something
You
that
can
saves.
start over if you want to. I don't have to. Yeah, that's what you told me. You can start over.
Actually, you know what? This isn't going to be a competitive time. I really just don't give a crap about this run.
I mean, it's gonna be
I
better
just
than your
reset
first run.
all the way back to Cerulean after losing to Tentacool Guy.
Tentacle guy. It even has a name now. It's Tentacle guy.
Not
Oh,
Starmie
you're
Guy, or
getting
not
rest?
Staryu Guy, Tentacle Guy.
Oh my god. What just happened to me? Gen 1 miss, burn, critical hit. I died to rival. This is terrible. Ember burned me. Then
That's
Sand
funny.
attack. Oh my god. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm gonna die now here.
That's what
Oh
you
my
get
god.
for all your Ike luck.
Now I got confused.
I can go back to leaning in the chair. Run's not competitive. Don't have to be in gamer position anymore.
I mean, it's gonna be better than run 1.
Everyone knows about gamer position. No one has to pretend it doesn't exist.
Gamer position. When you actually get closer to the TV to show that you are getting focused.
Exactly.
Even though it doesn't make any difference, but we still all do that.
Wait, well, no, I actually disagree with the it doesn't make any difference. I really do think it does make a difference.
But the difference is that you actually get focused.
I mean, that
you
could
do
be
that
the
to get
difference. It could be
focused.
mental.
Yeah.
Well,
but
it's to remove distractions out of your forevision.
Yeah,
Or
Sure.
peripheral eyesight.
peripherals.
There's a lot of things it could do. I mean, moving closer to the TV might just activate something in you, and it could
In
be
your
any
brain.
of these reasons.
It's basically in your brain, but yeah. Oh well. There will never be a run as good as the first one. It's fine.
Okay, I've already accepted the fact Ike has won.
What? Hey,
yeah, I'm
you
already.
You could have started over if you wanted to.
I'm not.
I'm already on delete 4. I have been lying to
I'm
you
not
guys.
doing that because I lost and it was my own fault.
I actually glitched the game and
Hey,
I'm on delete
Paris.
4 right now.
Okay, I should probably chuck balls. First try.
Yay. Don't worry, those resets I got in Rival 3 would make all of you win now. Don't worry. Just believe in yourself.
I had to walk all the way from Cerulean to the SSN twice.
Yeah, is that more time that the
Oh,
resets?
sounds like a you problem.
I wouldn't know if it's
God,
really
that horsey pride is ugly.
a horse. It's horrible. It is.
I remember to save before Goldeen Trainer this time.
This is like
And
Parasite
watch
all
this.
over again.
And watch as I save, I'm never once gonna get confused, and I'm correct.
Doesn't even use
All right.
spec either.
It actually I just paralyzed it.
I don't know what has caused me to start doing this, but for some reason I now buy the ethers and then just leave at Viridian. I've done this twice now today.
Buy ether. Tell me where you can buy ether.
Yes,
Buy the repel and then immediately leave.
I definitely want to know where to buy ethers, man. I would skip
We
so
need to
many
know this
Pokemon
information.
trainers.
Speed
He's
is mentioned in the other games. It's actually like not a commodity they just give to you freely.
He's hiding the information from us. Where are those ethers?
Wait,
I mean, in Gen 2,
Oh, yeah,
there's
For
plenty of
newer
extra
games, they
ethers
just made ethers so rare.
you could pick up if you just wanted to. Like, did you know that in between Ice Cave and Mahogany, there's a little grass patch on a little island, and on that grass patch there's a hidden ether
Nope.
That was an elixir.
elixir. You're right, but regardless, you knew of the item and its existence. And then obviously
Yeah.
the max elixir that Scott seems to prefer over the one in the Dragon's Den, right before the Elite Four, but under Rapidash Girl.
Rapidash Girl.
Scott for some reason likes to pick up that ether, even though I think Dragon's Den is basically the same amount of time.
It's probably faster. Well, I think they're both. I think the one south of Victory Road's probably the slowest, because when you have to exit the Dratini house in order to dig out of the place anyway. So how much extra time is it to just walk right?
I also really hate in Gen 2 that I cannot do the Silver Cave without sound and without flash.
There's a really easy way of doing it. Use my since you're gonna have my overlay, you can do it too. Memorize the layout of the room. Obviously, it's invisible, so it's still hard. However, if you
Yeah.
memorize the room, you can use a repel and look at the repel counter on the screen. And if you see it says 1, then you have moved 1 space, and you will know where you are in the cave. I have to use my own overlay twice in the cave to make sure I move 1 space. I'm gonna try something different this run. I'm gonna do.
You'll actually try.
I'm gonna do. Well,
You'll
this is a
actually
this is a casual run, so I'm gonna do Erica early.
I thought run 1 was the casual run.
They're both casual today because of
That
the
was the
whole
casual one.
SSN debacle.
The whole SSN incident that we
I
don't
get
talk
the
about.
feeling Steve just doesn't like this Pokemon.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Steve not liking my
certain
Pokemon, that's on
unforeseen
you.
events happened that caused me to not like this Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
like this thing either.
You always hate my Pokemon.
You
Usually-
know that.
Actually, you know what?
You
You're
always
real
hate.
50-50 on picking Pokemon I like and Pokemon that are absolute garbage.
Pokemon that I fucking hate and Pokemon that are like, okay, it's not bad. I like it. It's cool. It's just so cute. This is like
It's a
very
bug.
cute Pokemon. It's very
It's a bug.
cute. Doesn't matter. Volcarona is super cute and it's a bug type. And it's super cute. The Mothra is so cute. Some bug Pokemon are cute. Others are horrible abominations. Oh yay! Gen 1 miss, Lake Paralyze. Sure. That could totally happen. Why wouldn't? Wow, and I fought a trainer that I was not supposed to fight as well.
Boy, I'm really bad at going through doors right now. Turns out, being in non-gamer position makes you really bad at going through 1x1 doors.
It is very neat, Andrea. Thanks for agreeing with me. They know nothing. Volcarona is beautiful. And so is this Pokemon.
What?
Then there is the Ice Volcarona. That everybody only likes the first form because it looks like a butt. Nobody likes Frostmoth. They only care about Snom. Everybody only cares about Snom. Snom is cute. Everybody only cares about the Snom because it looks like a butt. It has that cake form.
Uh-oh, I forgot to save in front of Erica. Alright guys, I have news. I did not get hit by sleep powder.
What?
Good job.
I think she cannot
Wouldn't-
use it.
wait,
Powder,
No,
actually.
wait. Her Victory Bell would only spam poison powder on us,
Poison
right?
powder. Yeah, it should.
Well, this is good news. That means I was never in
And I think the Vileplume would only spam acid.
you know, that means I was
Does it got-
never in any danger.
Does it have acid in this version? I don't know.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
no,
Vic-
just grass
Vileplume
moves.
starts with
Just
acid.
grass moves.
It
Oh.
doesn't.
Oh, so I guess Vileplume could have used powder.
The reason why it just I know this is because there are Pokemon that I have I've done that
Stealth Rock.
that because she has just grass moves, she's forced to use a grass move at some point.
Oh, damn it.
I hope I saved it for the rival. That would be really stupid if I didn't.
I think I actually picked it up. Yeah.
Do you think we could one-shot
when
Ghastly?
Twin Needle does one-shot Ghastly, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, they have bad defense. They should die.
Oh, I was just gonna say when my ROM hack is finished, we should do solo runs with it.
With it. Are there any regional forms that can actually like change the form?
Not only that, but
Ooh, the
all
Wizzings.
all the gym leaders are getting team changes too to better match their
Okay.
type.
Okay, that makes sense.
Also, they're just getting more team members too.
More
That's what I
power.
said. They're gonna have
Yeah,
more
but you said
Pokemon.
change. Brock going from 2 Pokemon to 6 Pokemon, I would consider a little bit more than just a change.
From 2 to
Well,
6 is a lot,
we
yeah.
did lower the levels of the aces to try
Mhm.
and compensate. So I think the Onyx is only gonna be level 12.
Yeah, that's nice.
Plus, the rest of the Pokemon that are still in the game, I do plan on giving them slightly better movesets. Just because the Pokemon having bad movesets is one of the reasons that random trainers are so
Yeah.
easy.
Man, it's
Like
because they
Rhydon,
have.
especially. Like, Rhydon is gonna get Earthquake at level 50 or something.
Hmm.
You might want to
Right.
research the level of random trainers. You should probably look into the first trainer in his gym, see what level that that Rhyhorn is, and make that the Earthquake level. Or the Giovanni. Look at the Giovanni's level. Not Giovanni.
I'm just gonna do like, well, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'll probably just do what you said.
Yeah, you just base it on what level a certain trainer's Pokemon is, and then you just do that.
That makes sense. Hmm.
Right. I'm gonna do Erica before I go shopping.
Oh, that was close. I almost just taught Tri Attack over Body Slam. It wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it would have been disappointing.
Aerodactyl's illegal Rock Slide removed. It doesn't get Rock Slide in Gen 1.
In Gen 1.
I played one that did.
Not. And what was the result?
No,
The
no, it
result
doesn't
was
in
that
Gen
it was
2
not an
either.
improvement.
It doesn't get in Gen 2 either. Lance is just cheating.
The reason why it was not an improvement is because Rock Slide is too late in the game for it to make an impact.
Oh god.
Honestly, I honestly probably would give Aerodactyl Rock Slide.
It really needs it, honestly.
I just want the actual Pokemon to just have slightly better level up movesets to make the trainers harder.
Like at
I mean,
least have
I'm also
stuff.
backporting around like 8 or 9 different coverage moves for everybody.
That's neat. Extra power, that's neat.
What level is the highest level Pokemon in the Safari Zone?
36.
Are you sure that's not yellow, Ike?
Oh, if they are changing this version, then I have no idea.
Yellow
But I
has
think-
higher levels in the Safari Zone.
My Pokemon
But
is
I
level
think it's-
36 right now, and it's dead. So I need to make sure that it died in the
the-
overworld.
I think it's still the highest, though. I think there are still Nidorans at that level. Not entirely sure,
Steve,
but
in I don't know if you know this, but in Gen 1, if the Pokemon in your first slot is fainted, it does not count towards the repel, so it'll just use the next Pokemon.
It absolutely 100. That is 100% wrong. Completely and utterly
it
wrong.
does. It
What?
It does.
It
It does.
happened-
It does.
Totally
happened to
and
me.
utterly wrong.
What?
I literally just
No,
went
no,
through the
no.
entire Safari Zone right now without a single encounter, and I've
No,
done it
no,
in the
I
past
think-
many times.
I think you're right, Speed, actually, because I believe I kind of used that to try to
Maybe
repel
in
catch
future
an
games,
Electabuzz.
in Gen 1, 100% first party member, doesn't matter if they're alive or dead.
I could have swore, like in one of my Hitmonlee runs for Yellow, it fainted because of poison in the overworld, and none of my repels worked.
Then
That's all I
your
remember
Hitmonlee
happening.
was not at a high enough level.
That could have been honestly.
That is the only explanation, because it is 100% the first party member. I know this for a fact. I've done it many, many times.
I got a reset on the Lavender rival. I got hit with 2 sand attacks.
Yep, Sand Attack.
Sand attack.
Sand Attack be a killer.
Sand attack. Sand attack. Sand attack. We already
Did
know
any
it's
of you
always-
guys teach attack?
teach?
No.
Yeah.
What?
I taught it for some just mainly for the like the rival's Charizard, I would just use one sand attack.
Hi, Dark.
Hi,
Stupid
person.
sand attack. Hi, person.
Hi, Dark. I think is what you said.
Hi, person. Yeah, Mr. Dark 123 actually is his full name.
I agree. Numbers are fun.
He's a regular of mine.
I've dedicated my entire life to numbers as far as job is concerned. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
No, we get Psychic because this Pokemon does get Psychic. It's not because it's Moonblast. Every fairy
No.
type becomes
No, actually, it does get Moonblast. Do you know what Moonblast is on the moveset?
Try attack.
It's Body Slam.
Body Slam.
Body Slam's
Yeah,
Moonblast.
Very dark and steel moves are converted to normal moves.
All
It
all
kinda is,
backported
isn't it?
all backported types that don't exist, normal. Is the only fair rule. Now that's a crit that you like on Muck.
Muck.
Dude, what level did you
Nobody
defeat
likes it.
Brock or Rival 5 at last time?
I don't remember,
Me?
honestly.
Yeah.
Level 44.
Okay.
And even then, I really wasn't relying on Psychic that much. You should really not listen to me.
44, you say?
You really should not listen, dude.
Yes, we have Fairy type defensively, but it's useless in Gen 1. It only makes us weak to poison. There are no fighting moves, there are no dragon moves. So being a Fairy type in Gen 1, it's basically like non-existent. We don't have any benefits.
It adds weaknesses,
It only has weaknesses, yeah.
like fighting type. It does not add any benefits, only weaknesses.
It's only weaknesses.
Right?
Because there are nothing that we resist. Yeah. It's just funny.
Who did I use the rare candies on last time?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Was it the rival? I think it was. Holy crap, I just glanced over at Ike. He is in Blaine. That's insane.
Stop spying me. Concentrate on your run.
I was actually kind of scared for a second, then I just remembered I started over earlier. Hey, it's nice to actually do 5 one-shots on Biker Boss when you actually have Psychic. And not trying to use Twin Needle. Yeah, I had to have been too low of a level though, because I could have swore I out-leveled everything and I still kept getting encountered.
I just had the most interesting encounter you've ever seen. I used Twin Needle and I poisoned a Pokemon, and then it used Hypnosis, and
He died of poison.
I just lost to a random grunt because I couldn't wake up. I couldn't wake
Oh
up.
my god.
I was like, oh, the next guy's not that hard. I just never woke up. I just took
Who
I just
uses
took a nice sleep that it never woke up.
Who uses hypnosis though?
Well, Harris got protein.
The trainer to the right of the heel girl.
Ah, okay. Shouldn't do this, but
My
yeah,
po-
one misses for
My
one crit.
Pokemon just went in a deep sleep and never woke up.
Whoops. Okay.
I just Gen 1 missed Twin Needle.
Gen 1 miss is not really.
Hello,
transferred.
Inferno Bryn. I love Ribombee. Well, I guess I found somebody that does besides Ike. I'm not
Yay.
really liking this Pokemon.
Nobody here likes Ribombee.
I mean, I'm sure I would like this thing if I could actually use Quiver Dance.
If you got Quiver Dance. Oh god. Oh my god.
Hard work, dedication, and 6 candies, and you can be just like me when you defeat the rival.
Holy shit!
What is the
Thank
Ike
you.
strat not working for you?
The enemy team 4 times, all their hits were critical hits. All of them. And I die because of that. My boost didn't matter. All of them were crits and I die.
Okay, Psychic completely destroyed Koga. I didn't even have Psychic last time for him, so I played the first run so bad.
Rival 5 was still hard.
I mean, his cards are
Seriously?
still going to be a pain in the butt.
Can you stop greeting me, please?
I don't know what you're talking
Alright.
about.
I'm not-
Alakazam was hard too. You should definitely body slam that crap out of that thing.
I'm not
Okay,
getting
will
a
you
better
quit making
time
fun of
now.
me about that?
I'm not getting a better time than the previous
Hey,
run for
Steve.
sure.
Steve, me assuming Body Slam is stronger than Tween Needle, it's kind of like the equivalent of you always using Return over like Stab, Sludge Bomb, or Shadow Ball.
Shit, I can't believe that.
I agree.
All those critical hits.
Here's the
That's
difference though.
stupid.
When I ignore those other two moves, my overlay says they're better, and I look at it and I'm like, I can't read. And when you do it,
What?
you just didn't
Are you
know.
like so what? You're like DW. Your overlay can't stop you because you read.
I mean, like it's like that meme, the Hey Arnold one. Those people would
I
be
can't
really
read.
offended if they could read.
That's a King of the Hill meme.
No, it's from
no, yeah,
the I can't
there's
read
a
is from Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur.
No, there's a meme from King of the Hill with Bobby holding up a
There- I
sign
mean,
to the
both
window.
of them
and then the guy
exist.
says, if those kids
Uh,
could read, they'd be very upset.
Yeah, but the one that I was quoting was the Arthur one.
Yeah, the Arthur one is the famous one.
What's the Arthur one
Right.
again?
The
Basically
sister
the
is the
same
one
thing.
that says, yeah, it says that can't stop me because I cannot
Oh,
read.
the DW sign. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the infamous one. Oh my god, all those critical hits, all those resets. I'm not getting
It's
it.
Boy,
You don't have to get rest on the SSN. You get it by level up.
yeah, but I need the moves that I have at that current moment.
Disgusting TM.
Boy, I can tell you, being in non-gamer position, I constantly accidentally move incorrectly. I accidentally battled the last trainer in Pokemon Mansion.
It's a nice guy. He's lonely. Yeah, I should finish this thing in 3 minutes, and that's virtually impossible. So I'm not getting a better time.
Yeah, it's because you yiked your way through the first run. It's
I
okay.
got very good luck in the first run, I guess.
Sundown. It's not my birthday.
Disregard that. He wants all the birthday presents. He's just modest.
She's just modest.
Steve, do I seem like the kind of guy who doesn't like asking people for things?
100%. You were literally
Okay, that
the
is
guy.
true, yeah.
You are the only guy that I know that doesn't ask for any gifts ever at any point.
Or like money and stuff.
He has features that are worth subscribing for, and he just gives them away for free.
Hey, all my patch files are still locked behind members only thing.
Yeah, because I really, really had to strong arm you into doing it.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I was for that at the start, right? Or was
I don't
not?
know.
remember.
I think you wanted to give one of them away for free.
I don't think it was one. Yeah. You might be thinking of the ROM hack.
It might
I'm
have been
working
like
on.
Fire Red ones you wanted to give away for free or something like that. I don't remember. It was
I
so
don't-
long ago.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah. Also, Steve, at first when I was telling him about my ROM hack idea, he was suggesting I make the ROM hack and then keep it behind the member panel.
Yes, like the other ones. It makes perfect sense. You have something
But I
you put a
already-
lot
I
of
already do
effort
that.
into that is
I already
completely and
do that
utterly
with all the
unique
patch-
to your channel that you should
I already
definitely
do that with all the patch files anyway, and
exactly. And it's just
I don't want to keep a good looking ROM hack behind a paywall like that because I want people to play it.
not only that, you have literal free advertising in all of the other solo runners. So it's like, hey, You know, you
I'm not
you have
gonna.
you have
Yeah,
them who can advertise the ROM hack
this is what I
for
was
you.
telling Steve. This is what I was telling Steve. I'm not gonna go to people like Scott and Matt and be like, "Hey, can you play the
Play
ROM
my
hack I
game.
made and tell people to give me money for it?" I'd appreciate
No,
it.
no. See, you're saying it wrong. What you need to tell them is, hey, can you play this on stream and tell them where they can get it? That's how you have to phrase it.
And besides, it's not really a good idea to keep major ROM hacks behind a paywall. Just not.
If a tree falls down in the woods and
No.
if only 3 people see it, does Nintendo care?
Yes. Nintendo would probably sue you.
For 3 downloads.
They would definitely sue you for that. You can bet your ass they will.
What time did I get for the first run?
55 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
god, this one's so much better. I have 1 reset.
When's my birthday? September 9th.
Oh wow, you're real close to my dad's.
What's your dad's?
September 25th.
You know my nephew's is September 10th. I'm not even kidding.
Ooh.
I know it's really annoying because when I was still a kid, my nephew's parents had to have his birthday on a Saturday, kind of like mine too. So our birthday parties were always on the same day, and we couldn't really have many guests at either party for that reason.
Oh, that is not the reason I was thinking of. I was just thinking it's so close to September 11th.
Ah,
Then again, I guess you guys were born. Wait, were you either a baby or not alive when it happened?
Baby.
I was born in 2002, so I wasn't alive.
I was old enough to see it on TV.
Please tell me all about this event, oh senior citizen.
Yep. Sit back, relax. Let senior citizen Steve tell you a story about a plane that went into a tower. The end.
The end. Yeah, I believe I'm the oldest here. They're asking me if I'm the oldest. I think I am the oldest here in this room.
I assume you're slightly older than me, right?
I'm like a Scott. I'm from 92.
I'm from 95.
Yeah.
We're just not gonna save or heal for Bruno. In fact, Bruno will be our potion. Oh my god, Bruno, how dare you in your Machamp? How dare you live a hit? I consider this a slap in the face. I'm offended your Machamp decided to live.
Okay, 40-35 was worse than the previous one, but oh well. 11 resets. Damn it.
Kiwi, I used to tell people I was born in 94 when I was in middle school and high school. I thought it was a lot cooler to be born in 94 than 95. The reason
You
why
are not a 90s kid.
Well, the reason why is I'm like one of the youngest kids in my grade, so telling people that I was older would be better because basically you know
The
how
cool
school years
kid.
have cutoff times? Or like grades
Yeah.
have a cutoff time. My birthday is really close to the end of the cutoff, so I'm like the youngest one in the entire grade.
Yeah, the sprite is very neat. They ask who made it. Whoops.
You know what I was not aware of when I came up with this rest strat?
The rest.
I was not aware that getting hit by even one Leer would really, really screw everything up.
I told you.
One Leer, which would have been
I told
seen
you.
as a good thing. Oh, by the way, this Dragonair is hit 100% of its slams.
Slam banana.
Have you ever had a battle where you use 7 rests in one battle?
In my case, they never use a slam. They always go for stupid hyper beam. And most of the time, actually, they even crit. That was
Oh,
depressing.
no wonder I was having bag issues. Speed told me about the ether, so I picked up the ether, and guess what? The death ether was on me the whole game. It continued to be the death ether. It's always the death ether, man.
The death ether. Oh boy. It's kind of sad that Lance ended up being the worst trainer in the run. I
What are you talking
definitely did
about?
not
I first
expect-
tried him.
Like, the dragon trainer ended up being the hardest trainer in the game for a fairy type is just hilarious. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Inferno. I couldn't see it before because I don't have the notifications on this scene in the OBS. Thank you so much. Hope you like it.
43.25.
43.
That would be a 12-minute improvement.
Hey, it's fine.
One reset. That is so much less than this deserves.
Only one reset. I got 11 resets this time. The Charizard was flamethrower critical hitting me all the time. Lance was critting me all the time. It was annoying. I really hated it. But I really like this Pokemon nonetheless, but I really, really find funny that Lance ended up being the hardest gym, the hardest trainer in the game.
Oh. Despite doing 12 minutes better, it really did not jump that many places.
Well, 12 minutes is still 12 minutes. Yeah, ironically, if we got Moonblast, I think this Pokemon would be sub 35, maybe. Because I wouldn't be as scared as for Lance if I had a Moonblast that is gonna one-shot the stupid Dragonite. Because I cannot set up growths because everything can Hyper Beam me to death. So I need to risk it, and he loves to use critical hits for some reason.
All right, let's check out speed and see how that's going.
How is he going?
Well, he's on
Yeah.
Bruno, and he's probably gonna lose. He just took
Bruno.
took half his damage from an Onyx rock throw.
But how does he not? How did he not one shot Gen 1 miss? There's no way.
He
Onyx
decided
dies in one
to
hit.
use growth.
But he used growth on the Hitmonlee, if anything. I
He's
don't
really
know.
lucky that Onyx has half the HP it should, or half the attack that it should.
Like he should.
Onyx really should have double the attack stat it has.
Yeah, but it's because it's the first boss, basically.
Yeah.
They totally knew what they were doing.
I like how they
case, but it's
doubled down
funny.
on it, and like in the future generations when they buffed certain Pokemon stats, they didn't buff it like a lot.
Yeah, but because he has an evolution and then a Mega, so there's no way they're gonna change Onyx's stats at all.
Well, I mean, like they gave Raichu more speed, like, and they gave
Yeah,
Electrode more speed in
but-
future generations. Why not give him more attack?
Yeah, but because that's the final form. They never buffed a middle form. That's the thing. Like, if they buff Onyx, they would need to buff Steelix as well. And Mega Steelix in the case it comes back, which I guess it will in the Legend Zygarde game.
Well, Annie,
But
I
like,
mean, it doesn't need to be more than double. I mean, double would be sufficient.
Yes, 60 attack or something. He has 45.
No, I think it's
like,
50.
terrible.
I really do think it's as low as 50. It's really, really low.
I think it's
There
45.
are
I'm
jokes
gonna
out there where I think like Alakazam has just a wee bit less attack than Onyx.
Yeah, it's 45 attack. Yeah, I was right. It's 45. 45 base
You
attack
said
and
60.
35 base HP. Again, it's because it's the first boss Pokemon, definitely. They just wanted you to use special moves basically to defeat this thing. Either as
Yeah.
a way to make sure the trainer had to train for Vine Wave, Bubble, or Ember.
I think 90 attack would actually be a very solid number for Onyx, and I think would be very fitting.
The funny thing is, Geodude has 80 base attack, so like it's not really changing that much. Geodude has 80, and Onyx has 45.
Oh,
and you're already-
Annie,
you're already
125.
fighting
That
a
would
Geodude.
put Onyx in kind of like, you know, like legendary tier. I mean, Hitmonchan only has like 105 attack, and I would consider Hitmonchan deserves to be stronger than Onyx.
No, in Gen 1, having over 100 stat is very high. Not many Pokemon get
I
that.
think 95 would be like
Yeah.
pushing it. 90 feels right.
I mean, Nidoking has 92. And it's freaking Nidoking.
Speed must be in the zone. He hasn't said a word in a while.
Imagine he doesn't know
Is
he's
that
muted
why?
or something.
Hold on. Is the reason? I was actually getting really pissed off at you guys because I was trying to talk and you guys kept talking over me, and I just realized my mic was muted the whole time.
He was muted. I named it.
I was so close to telling you guys to shut up because you kept talking over me, but you
We
just
were-
couldn't hear me the whole time.
And now it's revealed that Steve and I were actually in cahoots. We were both ignoring you. No, seriously, we couldn't hear you.
I was before I unmuted. I was just saying, are you guys seeing how bad this Lance fight is?
When I saw you go into Lance without rest, I'm like, cha-ching, I might have a chance.
Rest.
I didn't think rest was going to be needed because we take way too much damage from his moves.
No,
Yeah, I
what
didn't
what
do
I
that.
should have done was I should have reset on Lance and then got past the Gyarados without a Leer. Would have made world of difference.
I
One
just hate
Leer.
how often this thing crits.
Yeah, how does they crit so much? It's so annoying. It's how I lost to Lance a few times because of the critical
Like, here's
hits.
the thing, like, if this Pokemon just had a worse crit rate, like, this Lance fight would be so much easier.
I mean, it takes a Hyper Beam
Yeah.
on most of the Pokemon, so I mean, by the time it arrives at Lance, it really just is one Slam or one Hyper Beam away from death.
Yeah.
Oh, you did go
I'm
with
just
Mega Drain,
surprised.
so at least there's that.
I'm just surprised no one in my chat mentioned that my mic was muted.
They probably didn't
I guess-
know.
Yeah, I guess they thought you were concentrated or something. We
As
They
far
would
as
have
it-
seen my mouth. They would have
I
seen
mean,
my mouth move.
If I was watching,
yeah.
no, well, the thing is that you
You
didn't
have face cam, yeah.
you didn't change. So like OBS and Discord read your mic two separate ways. So if you muted your mic directly, there's a good chance that Discord
Oh.
might still pick it up.
no,
vice versa.
I have a hard mute button on my mic. It mutes everything.
For both?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have that.
Buttons on my microphone.
Yeah, I have a button on the microphone that
My-
does that too.
My hard mute button isn't working right now, and I don't understand. There's literal button for it.
4127.
I just
Okay,
clicked it. The hard mute
I
does
didn't
work
really-
now. It wasn't working yesterday. I literally clicked it yesterday. What'd you get?
Dang. 4127.
Yeah, you still won.
Gallica wins.
I still won.
Well, I mean, when
I
you're
still
facing
won.
Ike, second place is winning.
I arrived at land 37 minutes.
So I like watching these.
Wouldn't stop critting me.
So back in the
And
day,
I wouldn't stop critting him. Like, 124 speed is insane. Like, that's just
Yeah.
slightly slower than Electrode. And if you have to
Yeah.
rely on setup moves, like, I believe this is like a 23% crit chance or something.
24.
It really irritates me.
Speed.
Just
here's a really
how if
easy
I
way. To,
crit him with Psychic, the Dragoners live at red health.
lives. Yeah.
here's an
everything
easy
kills
way
Cyber
to
Ring.
relate. All right, if you were to hold a Super Smash Bros. Tournament and your brother was involved, would you consider second place is the new first place?
Uh, Probably yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Second place is the new first place. Oh boy.
It's kind of like in Dragon Ball Z, you know, when they do the world martial arts fighting tournament, everybody does the tournament and then they get to fight Hercule. Oh, anyways, it was a fun run. Hopefully you guys enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. It turns
Or
out
my
I was
stream.
here today because my vacation is actually next week. So I'll make sure to include it in my my weekly calendar this time. Have a nice night, guys. Bye.